as a side benefit of this task I had to do, I have been able to inspect down there. I've got some rust on the tank down there that I've got to take care of. I'd seen that before. I thought maybe that was just brown discoloration, but further down there, that's definitely rust down there. I got to get that taken care of. I didn't think about doing the video until after I took the inner fairing off, but I will show you how it goes back together, which is the exact opposite of disassembly. So just slide that in there, pops into place, boom. Look how easy it is. Got 3 screws. I put them in the pocket. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get the lamp. There's 1 screw up there. 1 screw up there. 1 screw right there. And 1 screw down at the very bottom of the pocket. So 3 screws in the pocket, 1 screw there, and 1 screw there, which attaches to a crossing rod. So you have to flip this rod out after it falls down. It's a cross brace. It goes through to the other side of the motorcycle, something I discovered before, which I'll describe in another video in the future. But yeah, there's a crossing brace that connects this corner of the fairing to this corner of the fairing. Keeps them tied together and rigid, I guess. But that's all there is to it. So I'm going to pop these screws back in. 3 there, 2 there, 5 screws total. The later models of the first generation Concourse have this style pocket. Simply pops into this blade. There's a blade, like a bayonet, plastic bayonet, that mates with this slot on the pocket. Pretty easy. And you just pinch the blades together to remove it. Pinch the blades together and it slides through this end and the whole cover comes off. You could do this on the side of the road if necessary. If your bulb went out in an emergency, it's easy as can be. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to learn how to do it on the spot in an emergency. I would do it once so you see how it all goes together. But once you know how to do it, it is very much a piece of cake. You could do it on the side of the road if you had to. And I wanted to show that pointy piece of plastic again. Another good reason to do it once is to cut that goddamn piece of plastic off. See the joint there? There's a nice sharp point there. I cut that point off because it was seriously sharp. Now it looks like that. It makes, I don't know if you can see that. It makes for a slightly inelegant joining of the fairing under the speedometer and tachometer, under the gauge cluster. Slightly inelegant mating of the gauge cluster fairing with the inner fairing. But so what? You can barely see it in there, and it won't slit your wrists when you're trying to put this back together.